park was just jerk, like just totally a jerk, and like really bad. Because what's up, right? Today, guys, so I walk into a skate park, and I'm just basically like they're all over. Like a couple of like the locals, like people I know there, and but basically they're there, and then I think there's this a scooter like there, yeah, and then there's a little scooter kid, like there's like basically there's like not a couple of locals, like there's a couple of locals, and there was like locals, and there was a couple of I think really just anybody that just came there. The like, little kid looked like a local, but I don't know if that was true or not, so I'm just gonna just say that. But basically, he was a local there, and I'm just talking to this other locals, and this kid comes in with his like fat ass, like SE bike, and I'm like, ah, what's up? And he's like, nice one, cool, like there. And then the kid's like trying to like take my bike, I think, like I really don't know. I think he just thought he was trying to ride my scooter or my skateboard like so much. There was the point that I literally think he was literally trying to steal because he wouldn't stop until like. So basically, there. I was actually filming a video. I don't know if I could get the clip it up, but it's Sayreville Skate Park. So basically, if you go there, the kid, I don't know if he's local because he hasn't came back. So basically, guys, like the kid's there, and it's like basically just trying to steal whatever I had that he wanted. He had a bike, so I'm like, okay, ride your own bike, like ride your own. Like he actually asked one of the local scooters if he can borrow the bike, the scooter. And I'm like, man, I'm like, whoa, man. I'm like, the kid's gonna steal it. Like, if his parents got him an SE bike, like a really expensive bike, then, and he's like just being like a kind of an ass to like the other people. Like there's this one BMX rider, like man rides for Colt, and I'm like, yeah man, that's sick. And he's like, yeah, we're talking. The kid comes in, and his parents like see me in there, and like they just start putting on a flex that like they build skate parks. Like honestly, they do not know. I did not because like guys, you hit that quarter when it's like a bank, like a roll in, and I'm like, whoa. I'm honestly like, I'm like, whoa. And like the parents are like putting all these big flags, they build skate parks, and that like they buy, like they support the sport of BMX thing. Like the guy races, playing a bike, like yeah, like cool, nice. That's nice, I like that. But the younger kids like being like opinion like to every other like everybody's like, you know that kid? 'Cause I'm like, no, like the kid. And then like you could do two of the bowls, and I'm like rolling into the bowl, and then I roll into the bowl with on my BMX when this kid's on a scooter, and like I'm going the opposite direction of him, not gonna hit him, not gonna like, not even gonna hit him, like not even gonna touch him, and everybody's literally just like, yeah. Yeah, basically. So it's like a pain in the ass to hear someone like just go on about how you own a skate park. Really cool, man, but the whole skate park doesn't need to hear it. Like, honestly. I'm basically like, why the hell are you flexing about a skate park? Like, you can flex about a $5,000 Rolex. Yeah, that's really good. I'll let you flex about that, but not about a skate park like that. Like, if you flex about a skate park, you're just really just one of those people that kind of don't really care about the sport, and you basically, I'm not like, if you do own a skate park, that's nice, you care about the sport, but if you're gonna like lie and flex, or like, even if you do, like, good for you, you own a skate park, you're like probably rich. They say the concrete skate park, but they're probably wrong, because it's usually like there's more prefabs. There's not a lot of concrete skate parks. Like, those are government like skate parks. Concrete skate parks are basically government, or like prefabs are sometimes government. Like, you don't basically just buy or like concrete skate parks, but like it's fine. I'm not saying you're a bad like person about telling everybody you got a skate park, but when it gets really a lot too much, it's so guys, it's gonna just like being a lot of a pain. So basically, I'm just like, fine, like, just let the kid there. He's like, he hops on my scooter. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, he's like, riding your scooter. Like, why? Is there a problem? Like, why you always have a problem? Like, the kid barely even knows me and says, why you always got a problem? I heard that mentally. I'm like, what do you mean? Why you always got a problem? I just met you. And the guy's like, oh yeah, but I don't care. I'm riding your scooter. And the kid just peels off on my scooter. I'm like, get off of it. And the kid's just like, no, babe, no, man. Like, don't be a dick. And I'm like, wow. He's like, don't be a D word. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I'm not. You're the one being. So basically, you're just sitting there with a kid stealing your scooter. Like, not even stealing it, but just riding your scooter. And you don't want to be the person to say, yo, man, like, get off my scooter, even though I've said it 3 times. And like, I'm like, oh my god. He literally doesn't know anything he's talking about. So basically, I'm like, alright, I'm like, ride my damn scooter. And then like when my parents get involved, you're gonna get deep crap, because the parents literally saw it. The parents are like, literally like, oh, nice tricks, like, on like a scooter that he didn't even ride. Like, literally, like, it was my Red Fusion scooter. Literally knew it. So basically, I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then the kid's just being a total like jerk, and I'm like, okay, just get off my scooter, and then like, bam, the kid just got off, finally just dropped to the ground, just like currently, basically just to like wrecked my scooter, like was in midair, and he's like, okay, drop my scooter, like bam, I'm like, god, like, I'm like, how do you do that? Like, how do you do that? I qualified, let's go. I qualified, oh my god, I qualified. I qualified, oh my god. But basically, it was just, then I'm like, why are you being like that? And the guy's like, yeah. I'm like, don't touch my stuff. Don't touch my scooter ever again. Get your own. Pay your $500 that your mom gave you. Like, I'm like, it's like, I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, you just stole my stuff. You basically took it and ran off and went to go ride stuff. And I'm like, how am I for that? I'm not. And the guy's like, yeah, you are. You're a fucking, like, stop being like that. I'm like, why the hell would you say that? Like, that's not even funny. But guys, thank you for watching my story time, and it basically just ends off as like him. I'm like telling his parents, I'm like I don't even tell the parents. Basically, I just tell the kid, just leave, man. Like, everybody just doesn't even like you. It's not even being nice. You're not even being funny. Like, it's not funny that you're just stealing people's crap and like being like a jerk and stuff. It's not funny. And then the kid just ends up leaving, and I'm like, yeah, thanks. Let's go. Bye. And then also actually later, he doesn't leave yet, but he's like gonna leave, I could tell. But a person leaves their skateboard, and I know who it is because it's one of the locals. Like, I know that guy like really well. And then the guy leaves his skateboard, and then the kid, like, I'm skating it for a while, just waiting for him to come back, and then the kid actually put it down, like, give the kid, and then I'm like giving the kid, and the guy is using my scooter. Okay, he puts the skateboard down on the quarter pipe, and then on the quarter pipe, he's basically sitting there. The kid comes up to me, he's like, I'm gonna steal that. I'm like, okay. And then actually he goes up to it, takes it, and just basically just stole someone's board. So thank you for watching my story time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, because I have a lot more few story times. This is my first story time. I'm gonna make it a little more not based on skateboarding, but based on life, guys. I have another creepy story time coming for you guys next. Bye.